Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah appealing for all voters to come out. This is the festival of democracy celebrated. It is your right to choose your next leader. Prime Minister Modi has put out a statement and I quote it here. Request voters to celebrate democracy. Home Minister Amit Shah says, and I quote it here, vote to keep J&K away from terror and graft, from corruption. From corruption and terror, keep it away. Push for peace and prosperity. Remember, this is a very crucial election. A lot has changed for the better in J&K, but a lot needs to change. Terror is still the prime issue, specifically when it comes to Jammu region now, sadly. I want to go across to North Kashmir because my colleague, friend Mir Farid is there on the ground. Farid, I'm going to be very curious about Bandipora or North Kashmir specifically because there has usually been a mixed turnout earlier as well in assembly elections and there are multiple options that people have. What is the sense that you are getting about how the turnout looks like this morning? Do you already see long queues around you? Who perhaps possibly has been able to garner support among people?
Yes, Pooja, already long queues and in fact this is Sumbul. It's a very important town in Bandipora district. Now let me straight away show you these queues and there are similar scenes, similar visuals we're getting from other corners of North Kashmir. Now one thing that I can tell you with surety is that there are many areas in North Kashmir where previous voting records will be broken because there was a lot of enthusiasm. Even during campaigning, we saw massive rallies. The people like Sajad Lone, Engineer Rashid, wherever they were going in North Kashmir, there were massive rallies. Same was the case with National Conference. So it is a triangular contest in many areas. But since it's Kashmir, it's not only about who wins, who loses. It's also about other factors that really make such a democratic exercise a success. And that is the participation of the people. Bandipora, why I came here is because this really has been an epicenter of almost everything Kashmir has seen in the last 30 years. Started with gun violence, it was at its peak here. Then Ikhwan, the counter-insurgents. Again, it started from Bandipora, the Kukapares, the Usman Majids. And then if you move on, 2002 was a very important moment when there was boycott almost everywhere. But in Bandipora, there were long queues. Same situation 2008 when there was a summer of agitation. There was a election then and we came here thinking there will be no one here, but there were long queues here. So people, yes, there are political issues, but here it's also about developmental issues. They're very touchy about development. They are very, it's an electorate where they go to their representative, they ensure that their works are done. And it is that kind of sentiment here on the ground as well. 370 is an issue, but also development, Sadak, Bijli, Pani, and importantly, unemployment is a major concern here. And they want that through their vote, they will take these concerns to the assembly and then hope that they are mitigated because it's been a long period of wait for democracy to return. And there is also a frustration against bureaucracy, Afsar Shahi. Pooja?
They want their local representative this time, and I hope the leaders, whoever is chosen, respects this effort that people early this morning have put in to cast their vote and perhaps ensure their issues are resolved. Thank you very much for now, Farid.